Oh, it must be. Holy cow. What the heck? Mia? Yep. I do. Go ahead. Okay, gotcha. They fell far behind, didn't they? Okay, so they must still be in surveillance mode. They fell way back. Yeah, and where do you see the airship? Running a red light. Okay. A little bit on the right-hand shoulder, back into traffic. Go ahead, Mia. Onto the right-hand shoulder by traffic. Starting to rain, so these roads are going to get a little slick for him. That's going to get real dicey. Yeah. Yep. Yep. You breaking into programming? Yeah. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, News Chopper 4, News Chopper 4. Officers way back. News Chopper 4 is live. You're watching live images of a police chase northbound on the Pacific Coast Highway, now going through the Malibu area. All eyes right now on this box truck that you see right now, just kind of pushing its way through traffic. It's been a pursuit that I believe originated out of the Culver City area, at least the West Los Angeles area, and made its way onto the 405 freeway, then onto the westbound 10 freeway, into the Santa Monica area, and now northbound on PCH. LAPD Pacific Division is in pursuit right now, and from what I understand, they may be in surveillance mode right now because they have fallen completely back behind this box truck that you now see. However, LAPD's air operations is still overhead, tracking this vehicle right now. So tracking mode, if you will, I guess is what they are in right now. From what we have observed, he has not gone at an excessive speed, but has driven somewhat recklessly through the Santa Monica area, going on the wrong side of the road and opposing traffic and so forth. And now back on the right side of the road, northbound on the 405 again, still continuing in Malibu. I know you probably asked me a question. I'm not hearing you really well right now. Perhaps the studio can do something about that. Hey guys. Yeah. Annabelle, yes, I'm back on now. I can hear. I was hearing other programming there for a second, but you can see blowing through that intersection right there. And yes, you are correct. The roads are becoming quite wet right now. It's raining on the windshield of News Chopper 4. And as these roads become a lot more slick, it's going to be a very interesting police chase for this box truck. I mean, this is a much heavier vehicle than most passenger vehicles. So once you get a vehicle like that going at a certain speed, the inertia, if you will, or it's the direction that it's going, it's real difficult to stop it right on a dime like a regular passenger vehicle. Now, we have tried to push in a couple times to try and see how many people might be inside this truck. From all indications, the windows are a little bit dark, but clearly there's at least one individual in there operating that truck right now. We do not know if it is a stolen vehicle. All we know is we've been tracking this now out of the west side, perhaps the Culver City area, Again, traversing the 405 freeway and then onto the 10 freeway, onto surface streets, and now still northbound on Pacific Coast Highway in the Malibu area. Annabelle? No, we're in the Malibu area now, and I'll just pull out of the shot here because as I pull out of the shot, you'll recognize this is the Malibu area, right on the coast, right on the Pacific Coast Highway. And now I'm getting information that this indeed is a stolen vehicle out of the LAPD Pacific Division area, and so definitely you can add the charge of a stolen vehicle with reckless driving and felony evading to trump up all those charges for this driver. We have not witnessed it hit another vehicle quite yet. As it was, okay, check this out now. Going down the center divider, passing up traffic. We did not see him hit a vehicle. However, he came close a number of different times, and in fact, went on the wrong side of the road as you're making that transition through the tunnel of Santa Monica off the freeway and then coming onto PCH. There was a point in time where he was on the wrong side of the street, pushing his way, barreling through traffic and so forth, and that was when we saw a number of vehicles almost get hit. Great question, Michael, because tracking mode for LAPD and most police agencies means that they are surveilling this driver from the air, meaning that there's too much of a safety issue, too much of a safety problem. They do not want to pursue this vehicle actively with their lights and siren, and as I pull out of the shot, you can see there are no patrol vehicles immediately to the rear of this vehicle. Because they do not want to push this driver to accelerate at a quicker speed, thereby making the police chase a lot more dangerous to innocent drivers and innocent bystanders. So they are surveilling from the air right now and tracking them from quite a bit of a distance behind. We did see at least 3 LAPD cruisers some distance behind this box truck. No, we have not seen any indication that the windows are rolled down. And when we've watched these types of pursuits before, we've seen all kinds of behavior of the driver where they kind of hang their arm out the window as if they're going for a Sunday cruise. But we have not seen that in this particular case. And in fact, we can see the reflection of the window up right now. So that driver inside the cab of that truck, windows not down, but still on PCH northbound, passing through the Cross Creek area, and he'll be approaching pretty quickly the area of Pepperdine, near Pepperdine. In fact, I think we might be pretty close to that area right now, still northbound on PCH in Malibu. Oh boy. Oh boy. NOC News Chopper. Oh, Michael, can you hear me? Oh boy. Sammy, News Chopper, say again. Did do you copy? Saddle 226. Okay, Michael, sorry you were covered by NOC, but right now we are northbound on Pacific Coast Highway. We are still at the north end of Malibu. I'm going to pull out of the shot just slightly here to kind of take a look at, we should be coming up on Point Doom here pretty quickly. So this pursuit continues in tracking mode, and in fact, we got some information a little earlier that they may have pulled off of this pursuit altogether. So right now, this driver just proceeding at about, 65 miles per hour. Absolutely no one behind him, and I don't even believe there's an LAPD airship overhead as well. In fact, my pilot is telling me, yes, the LAPD airship has cleared out as well. So right now, we're just following this box truck as it makes its way, it continues northbound on Pacific Coast Highway, and it'll be making its way into the Point Doom area here pretty quickly. Yeah. Annabelle, I think you asked about when the pursuit started. What we know so far is we picked up this pursuit. It's probably been the better part of an hour ago or so now, out of the West LA area, possibly Culver City. This is a stolen box truck. Right now, we believe only one individual inside that cab. However, the windows are so tinted that we haven't been able to push in enough to really be able to see anyone else who might be in there. It's a pursuit that has taken officers onto the 405 freeway in West LA, westbound 10, and then onto surface streets, onto PCH, through the Santa Monica area. In fact, there was an area as he was getting off the freeway and getting onto PCH where he went opposing. He went on the wrong side of the street. Almost hit some vehicles. In fact, we're getting information, and you're getting information that he did, in fact, hit some vehicles, and then pushed his way back over to the right side. And thus far, he's been on the right side of the road, on the northbound side so far. A very slippery roadside, I might add. You can see the water coming up behind his wheels, and that, again, that's going to make for a very tricky situation if he has to stop suddenly. Well, I would say yes. I'd venture to say yes. They could actually do that. They could get out ahead because, for the most part, Michael, he has stayed right on Pacific Coast Highway. So there's no intent, from what we can see, that he has to take another road or and what have you. So they could absolutely do that. But now they have canceled this pursuit. They've actually pulled off of this pursuit, so right now, no pursuing patrol vehicles behind, no airships overhead, and so I think they're just going to let this one go and try and pick it up someplace else. with the hopes that maybe CHP or perhaps another agency might pick it up. And because there's no airship overhead, that would mean that LAPD would have had to put out a BOLO or be on the lookout for a vehicle fitting this description so that another police agency could pick up the pursuit. But right now, no police agencies in pursuit of this vehicle, no airships overhead. Pretty much. Pretty much, they're not going to have any trouble identifying this vehicle at all. And again, it's just going to be a matter of another police agency, because he'll be coming into Ventura County here. And in fact, we're at Trancas Canyon right now, and that's one of the canyons just before you get to the LA County-Ventura County line. And so his intentions seem to be just to continue on the 405 freeway as far as he can get, eluding officers, even though there are no officers directly behind him or overhead. Now, as I push in, look at the mud that's coming down off the hillsides and so forth. And, of course, you got all the water that's right there coming off the wheels. It's a good thing that he's not going excessively fast, but I would venture to say even with a vehicle of this size and this weight, even 60 miles per hour on a 2-lane highway or a 4-lane highway like this is still much too dangerous to be traveling at. Absolutely, that's a possibility, but this guy is just wide open right now. Whole lot of real estate up in front of him. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of vehicles or traffic out in front, so that gives a whole lot of opportunity for him to just mash it, put the metal to the pedal, if you will, or the pedal to the metal, if you will, and just continue on northbound on Pacific Coast Highway. Now, I'm certain that because a BOLO or announcement's been made to surrounding police agencies, hopefully they'll be able to intervene here at the Ventura County line, but it's just unclear whether or not they'll be picking him up. I've been trying to listen on the scanner here to see if CHP or Ventura County Sheriff is getting into place to try and pick this up in any way, shape, or form, but I have not heard anything thus far. Well, not really. We certainly have seen this before, haven't we? Where I think I was on one particular pursuit myself, and my colleague Eliana Moreno has been on a number of them that went from LA County into Ventura County and just continued on. At some point, they just went into surveillance mode, and from surveillance mode, just kind of put a BOLO out to let other agencies pick it up, and then we got turned around, or our airship got turned around, and it's just really unclear whether or not they were able to pick it up, because at some point here, as we venture into Ventura County, we're going to lose our signal yet again and not be able to track this pursuit like we want. But yes, I would agree. He has defied, by most standards, the typical habits that we normally see with a lot of these pursuits, going around in circles, going back to the neighborhood that they most know. And so this individual may think that, okay, I might have some loot here in the back of this truck, something worthy of stealing, and so I'm just going to go where I can go and figure out what I'm going to do once I get there. Yeah, very good question. In fact, I was just about to talk about that. Yeah, we just don't know whether or not this vehicle was making a delivery or picking furniture or supplies up, and we clearly do not know how much fuel or gas that this truck has. But suffice to say that trucks like this probably, I'm not sure if this is a diesel or gasoline powered. But suffice to say that they're not necessarily gas efficient, and one would think that at some point that he or she is going to run out of fuel very quickly. You know, Michael, it's a great question because the practice of police chases and police pursuits, as you know, have been very litigious here in Southern California especially. And police agencies, while they would love to catch every single felon, especially ones that steal trucks and vehicles, that sort of thing, there becomes a risk versus gain type situation, where they assess for themselves, is this a situation where we might be able to pick this vehicle up in another police agency's jurisdiction? Is it a situation that is worthy of staying right on the heels of this driver, encouraging the driver to go at excessive speeds to try and catch them? It is not an easy decision, but one that ultimately is made by the police supervisor, whether or not they want to take that risk to pursue this vehicle. And clearly for LAPD and other agencies like LA County Sheriff, they've just come to the point where they go through kind of an algorithm, if you will, and assess what what's worth it and what's not worth it. And for a stolen vehicle, to risk this vehicle running into someone, this is a very heavy vehicle on very muddy and now wet, slick roads. This vehicle can cause a lot of damage. And so I can't blame them for assessing the danger potentially that this could render by pulling off of this pursuit. Absolutely, and that may have been a factor as well in their determining whether or not they were going to continue this pursuit, because they know at some point they're going to be able to pick up this truck and know its location. And with any luck, and my pilot confirms that the airship from LAPD did clear out quite a while ago. With any luck, using that technology, they'll be able to continue to track this vehicle and know where it's at, and as soon as it stops, then notify a law enforcement agency to hopefully swoop in and take this individual into custody. But right now, again, no patrol vehicles behind, no air assets overhead, and this vehicle just continues northbound of Pacific Coast Highway, coming into the Trifuno Canyon area. Still not at the Ventura County line quite yet. We're coming up. Okay, just got better. Still unsettled. Yep, correct. That's affirmative. Oh boy. Oh boy. NOC, News Chopper. Do we have picture? Okay, those guys are not seeing me. Okay. Michael, can you hear me? Yeah, NOC, Sammy, they're not seeing me, they're not hearing me. Okay. I don't know why those guys can't see me or hear me. Okay. Okay, they wrapped. Let me see what the assignment desk wants to do. Assignment desk, News Chopper. What would you like for us to do? Yeah, we will continue to record, continuing to record. Yeah, Assignment desk, News Chopper, I'm guessing that you want us to continue on this pursuit or on this chase and continue to record. I do copy you. Go ahead. How do you? What was that? What is that? Assignment S, news jobber. You got me on the 450? Yeah, Assignment S, news chopper in the blind. We have about 15 more minutes of fuel. We can land at either Camarillo or go back to Whiteman. Yeah. You know what? Let's just make a command decision, and let's just say we're going to land at Camarillo. And we'll hold the shot if you... Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, listen. Do you copy me? Ryan, can you copy me? Ryan from the news chopper in the blind. This is what we're going to do. We are going to continue with the pursuit. As long as we can get fuel at Camarillo, we can fly for another 40 minutes. We're going to continue with the pursuit and get refuel at Camarillo. No, no, I did not copy. I am not copying you. I am not copying you, Sammy. Say again. What other airships are up? Okay. Oh. Wow. Coming into a little bit of traffic now. Oh, man. Do not do that. Do not do that, dude. Slow down. Go ahead, desk. Okay, where do you want us to switch to? What repeater do you want us to switch to? PV, copy. Stand by. Oh, boy. Desk on the 450. Switch back to PV. Oh, do we? Assignment as news jobber. able to see my picture at all? Question mark. Okay, I need you to ask NOC what mountaintop they want me to be on and what radio repeater site they want me on. Yeah, you got me? Okay. All right, listen, Sammy. Right now I'm on OAT and my radio repeater is on PV. What is that sound? What is that sound? You hear that? You hear that sound? There's a loud tone. I got you loud and clear. I'm on OAT right now, 240, and my radio repeater is on PV. Do you want me to switch to OAT? Okay. You know what I mean. Metal to the bell, pedal to the metal. Yep, I've been rolling the whole time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Quite litigious. The reality of it is that it has become so litigious here. It's so litigious. I absolutely can. Can you hear me? Yep, I sure can. How are we doing on fuel? $40? Okay. Okay. Yep, pedal to the metal. Metal to the metal. It's become so litigious. It's become so litigious. Where's this game? Where's this game? I called it. It's a feeling I had in my bones. That's it. Metal to the metal. Metal to the metal. Michael. Mark. You know as well as you know as well as I do. Who? What was that? Oh, okay. All right. Well, there's the CHP cruiser right there. Let's see what these guys do. Yeah, I saw him back there. Kind of hanging back a little bit. Probably waiting to get authorization to engage. Yep, two of them back there. Is that what they're saying? I didn't see that. He hit that guy? Oh, no, dude. Oh, getting off the freeway. Let's see, where's he getting off at? This is going to be Moore Park Road. Through Moore Park. Maybe getting back on the freeway. Nope. Getting back onto the freeway. Still southbound on the 101. Oh, look at that. He rammed right in the back of that guy. Holy cow. Oh, that dude is nuts. So now this guy's coming after him. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. He headed on the 23. This takes us back into Ventura County, doesn't it? Yeah. So now this guy's following him. He's going to try and stop him. He's trying to stop him. He's trying to stop him. Going around. Oh, he just juked him. He's getting off the freeway. This is going to be Jan's Road. Jan's Road. Okay, making a right-hand turn. Copy. What's our closest airport? Camarillo. Okay, I'll let them know. Assignment S News Chopper. Assignment S News Chopper. How long until we absolutely have to pull off? 15 minutes. Okay. NOC News Chopper. Wow. Blew right through that intersection. Yeah, I do. You got me? Okay, yeah, we're going to have to go to Camarillo. Let them know we're going to Camarillo. Correction on that. Whiteman. We'll be going to Whiteman. Yeah. Hey, Sammy, did you catch all that shenanigans on the freeway? Outstanding. Okay, cool. He sure did. We were talking about that. Maybe it takes another box truck to pit a box truck. This guy's just cruising through this residential area. He has no idea where he's going. Left-hand turn onto. This would be a perfect time to try and see if they can pit this guy. Not pit him, but spike strips. If they could get an airship overhead. Herbs Road. Southbound on Herbs Road. Right-hand turn, Thousand Oaks Boulevard. Blowing through the intersection, making a left-hand turn onto Rancho Road. What's that? Yeah. Northbound 101. Are we the only ones following this box truck? Who else is up? 5? Everyone. Okay. Everyone is here. Dude, just let me know when you need to pull off, man. We're just gonna have to bear and grin it. I hate to pull off, but we got to do it. Okay. Yeah. Understood. Okay. Whenever you're ready. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Sammy, you on the 450? Hey, Sammy, you got your ears on? Hey, Sammy, you got your ears on? NOC News Chopper, hey, Christina, we got about 2 minutes and we got to pull off. Okay, copy that. Thank you. He just totally jerked. Totally jerked that guy. Jerked. Totally jerked that guy. He just totally jerked that guy. Oh, Okay. Okay. Do your thing.
To watch more heart-stopping car chases happening across Southern California, subscribe here. Thanks for watching. The Chase is on.